Welcome to Lucas Invests, making money simple.
You will own nothing, and you will be happy. This phrase has been repeated by global economists and politicians, but most people think it is just a wild conspiracy theory. However, if you look at your bank account right now, you will realize that this terrifying future has already arrived. Welcome to the subscription economy. A massive invisible trap designed by the world's largest corporations to ensure that you never actually own anything ever again. In this video, we are going to expose the brutal corporate math behind the subscription model, how it is secretly draining the American middle class, and the exact steps you need to take today to break free and build real wealth. Let us rewind the clock just 15 years ago. If you wanted to watch a movie, listen to music, or use a piece of software, you simply walked into a store, paid a one-time fee, and that item belonged to you forever. You owned it. If you lost your job the next day, you could still watch that movie or use that software because it was your physical property. Fast forward to today. The concept of ownership has been completely erased and replaced by a concept called access. You no longer buy software, you rent access to it for $20 a month. You do not buy movies, you pay $15 a month for a streaming platform. Car companies are now charging monthly subscription fees just to unlock the heated seats in the vehicle you already purchased. Why did every major corporation on Earth suddenly shift to this model? The answer is a financial metric called monthly recurring revenue. Wall Street investors realized that selling you a product once was a terrible business model. But if they could trick you into paying a tiny, seemingly harmless fee every single month for the rest of your life, they could extract 10 times more money from your pocket. They weaponized human psychology against you. Our brains are simply not wired to calculate the long-term impact of small, recurring numbers. When a company asks you to pay $500 upfront for a service, your brain immediately recognizes the financial pain, and you hesitate. But when they ask for just $14.99 a month, your brain categorizes it as a cheap, harmless expense. It feels like the cost of a sandwich. But over 10 years, that single $14 subscription drains over $1,700 of your future wealth. Now, multiply that by the streaming services, the music apps, the gym memberships, the cloud storage, and the premium delivery services. The average American household is now losing hundreds of dollars every single month to phantom subscriptions, and most of them do not even realize it. This is why you feel like you are making a good salary, but you are still living paycheck to paycheck. You are suffering from a fatal financial disease called the death by 1,000 cuts. But the financial drain is only the first part of the trap. The real danger is the complete loss of equity. When you pay a subscription, you are building zero net worth. You are essentially renting your entire lifestyle. If you hit a financial emergency and you have to cancel your credit cards, what happens? The screen goes black. You lose your music, you lose your entertainment, you lose your software, and you lose your digital life. You have been paying for years, but you have absolutely nothing to show for it. So, how do you escape the subscription matrix and take back your financial power? Step 1 is performing a ruthless financial audit. You must sit down with your bank statements from the last 90 days and cancel every single recurring charge that is not strictly essential for your survival. If you are not actively using it every single week, cut the cord immediately. Step 2 is shifting your mindset from a renter to an owner. The wealthiest people in the world do not pay subscriptions. They collect them. You need to take the hundreds of dollars you just saved from canceling those useless apps and redirect that money into income-producing assets. As we always discuss, the simplest way for a beginner to do this is by buying shares of a broad market index fund, like the S&P 500. When you buy these shares, you are literally buying a piece of the exact same megacorporations that are collecting those subscription fees from everyone else. Instead of being the consumer who is constantly drained by recurring charges, you become the owner who receives a share of the profits. You flip the entire economic system in your favor. If you want to survive the modern economy, you must stop renting your life and start owning your future. Welcome to Lucas Invests, where we expose the financial traps designed to keep you broke. Hit that subscribe button to master the real financial math, build your net worth, and I will see you in the next one.